Hey, oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the second ever episode of NMU Stoolies. Today's date, January 31st, 2019. I'm your host, Bryce Kelly, with my co-host,
Garrett O'Neill, a.k.a. Gumby.
Before we start everything off, from now on, we're going to go over some famous birthdays and whatnot to start it off. First famous birthday, Justin Timberlake, JT, the king of pop. Are you kidding me? It's like I'm a mirror. Oh, why are you staring back at me? Another one, broke the barrier back in the day, Jackie Robinson, big name. Back on. Another one, Nolan Ryland. He loves to beat the shit out of opposing batters. And the last one, we sadly lost him not too long ago.
We did.
Thanks.
Sad day.
Sad day, man. That's enough. Okay, good. Okay, first topic of discussion. Right here.
Baker
I
Mayfield.
mean, what can we say about him? He is leading this franchise into the glory land. You know, it took him with the first overall pick, took him a couple weeks to finally get the starting job back. But, hey, it paid off. I mean, 7-8-1.
Yeah.
That's a good season.
Hey,
after going 0-16, what can you say?
I'm just going to say this. Let's go back to the draft when everyone was saying that it was stupid that they took a quarterback and they could have had Saquon Barkley instead of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, it's all what ifs. What are you going to do? But, yeah, I mean, I like it. I love the pick. I love Baker. Loved him since Oklahoma. But I think it's a bright future in Cleveland, especially with him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then Baker just got on a baking show.
I was
Baking
just
with Baker.
going to say, how can you beat bacon with Baker?
I mean, who wouldn't want to have a cookie made by him? You'll be a winner right away.
I would. Come on. Like what he did with the Browns.
Yeah. All right. Now we're on to NBA. That's what everybody's talking about.
Huge topic on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, ESPN, you name it, it's huge.
I mean, first episode we talked about Anthony Davis. He's still in the news, folks. He's gone. He already told the Pelicans, get me the hell out of here. And then earlier today I heard that they have no intentions to do anything with the Lakers. Now here's the Lakers are like, we're getting this done. They had like 5 different type of deals to get this thing done.
Did you hear what they're trying to give up for him on the very first plan?
Yeah.
It's basically, hey, let's just give him the whole Laker team except for LeBron, and then we'll play with LeBron and AD versus everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. But, I mean, if Anthony Davis goes there, people are saying Klay Thompson's going to go there. That's what the sources are saying.
That would be huge. That would be huge. Klay's done after this year. Now you got LeBron, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Rajon Rondo playing the 1.
Yeah.
That's a top-tier team in the West over there.
It really is. Speaking of the Western Conference, it is jam-packed.
It is.
Who knows who's going to get in the 6 to 8 seed range? I mean, top 5 seeds are pretty much set in stone.
Yeah.
But so we're going to take a look here. Number 1, obviously the Warriors. Then 2, the Nuggets. That's the biggest surprise so far this season. They barely missed last year. I thought they'd squeak in this year. But 2, they're number 2 right now in the West.
Behind the Nuggets, you got the Thunder. You got Russell and PG-13 playing very well right now. Dame Dollar and
Dame Dollar, I love it.
with the Trailblazers at 4. And then we got Houston Rockets.
Big comeback. They were like 14th in the West for the longest time, and now James Harden cannot be stopped.
Especially with Chris Paul going down early. He's been out for a little bit.
He just got back.
James has been throwing up some crazy numbers for him.
Oh, seriously. But, I mean, the Rockets, tough start of the year.
Yep.
Who can stop James Harden? I mean, he travels every damn time he goes to shoot the ball.
Hey, or you just get the double step back.
Oh, doink, doink. Hit it. And then another surprise really up there at the 6 seed, the Spurs. Who would have thought, after losing Kawhi, they're like, back of the bus, bud. But, hey, they are right there at the 6.
They are.
We got the 7. The Jazz have been coming on strong lately. Donovan Mitchell. Spidey senses are tingling. And then Joe Ingles. Who doesn't love Joe Ings? Talk shit.
And then with the 8 seed, you got the Clippers at 28 and 23, but that really that could be taken up with the 3 teams below them with LA, Sacramento Kings,
back, they're gonna make it.
And Timberwolves. That's and like I said, we're not even at the halfway point of the year, BK, and really it's anyone's game for the 8 seed as of now.
And then on to the East. I mean, the East.
Come on.
Who gives a shit?
They said
winning it out.
Was it last year? I said that it was the 3 seed in the East was the 8 seed in the West.
Yeah, record-wise. Yeah. So at the top, the Bucks, Kind of surprising. I mean, I'd be like, oh yeah, middle of the pack in the East. No, right on top. Love it. Giannis,
MVP season right now as well.
I mean, people want to say James Harden, this is his year to win the MVP, but
he's going to have some tough competition here, BK.
The Raptors at 2. Kawhi, what can you say about him? He's turning them around.
Him and Kyle Lowry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it sucks. I love DeRozan over there, but he had to go.
And then with the 3 seed, you got the young 76ers with, Joel Embiid.
Jimmy B, you see him?
Jimmy!
Yeah, with the other night, the B stands for blunt, goes over, grabs him from his big guy. I'm rolling it.
4 seed, you got the Pacers, but Victor.
Victor out for the year.
Knee
Scratch
injury.
them, see you boys.
Yep. Celtics, they're playing kind of shaky.
They're 32-19. It's not a bad record.
That is true. They're coming back. Gordon Hayward coming off a comeback season. He's looking tough.
Oh, biggest surprise of the East at the 6th? The
Brooklyn
Nets. 8-2 in their last 10.
You got ice in the veins, D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, he is playing unreal. Jared Allen, the big guy. Who hasn't he blocked this season? He's blocked LeBron, Harden,
you name it,
Giannis. He blocked Giannis. No,
you
how
name
many
it,
people do
it.
that? And then 7, the Heat. They're 24-25, and then the Hornets at the 8. And then the rest of them.
I think that one of the biggest disappointments, though, this for the East is the Wizards with Beal and
but John Wall's out.
That is true. That is true.
And then really disappointing. At 21-28, the record in the 10 seed, the Pistons. You have premier 2 big guys, and you can't get anything done. Drummond's averaging damn near close to 20 rebounds a game. Big son of a bitch. And then something big happened today. Big trade. Trade.
Huge.
Kristaps.
Porzingis.
Gone. See ya.
Bye.
And he just gone. It's a tough day for Knicks fans. I'm not one, just kidding. But they had a big deal set in place with the Mavericks. So the Mavs, they got rid of him. They got rid of Dennis Smith Jr., who they just got early in the draft the previous year.
Great. He's great. Great player.
Got rid of DeAndre Jordan. I didn't think he'd be part of the deal.
Dude, if they would have kept DeAndre Jordan, that would have been three big players on the team with DeAndre, Kristaps, and then you got the rookie Luka.
Mm-hmm. But the Knicks get rid of Kristaps. You got rid of Timmy Hardaway Jr., Trey Burke. Those Michigan fans, they love it.
Yeah, Trey Burke, not that big of a loss. Timmy's actually playing somewhat decent this year.
He's been really good. But in the long run, I think it's going to benefit the Mavericks a little more. I mean, DeAndre Jordan's getting up there in age and whatnot, but Kristaps, hope for him the best.
I hope he has
Hopefully that ACL's ready to go soon. But that'll do with the NBA talk. Now we're on to the Super Bowl talk again.
Little update.
Hasn't been much going on, but I love watching the. They have like the big press conferences and whatnot. And freaking Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports, our brothers over there. He is not allowed in any like NFL major event stuff because Roger Goodell's a clown shirt and whatnot. He disguised himself, put a mustache on. Wow, really tough to freaking not recognize him. Freaking idiot security guards. But he got kicked out after a little while. He was asking some pretty dumb questions. He was talking to Ndamukong and Suh. He's like, it's been told that you are one of the dirtiest players in the league. Just don't hurt Tom and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He got kicked out, but PFT from our boys at Pardon My Take, he went up to Gronk and he's like, why's your favorite number 69? And he went over it. He's like, it's just a funny number. And Gronk.
Talking about interviews though, with the NFL commissioner there, they just had an interview about the Saints game in the NFC. I knew we talked about that last episode. But they were talking about that they're going to have a league official in New York on the TV. He's going to be able to throw a flag if the refs on the field hadn't thrown a flag. What's your take on that?
It's dumb. Every ref is human. We're going to make mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Hey, but it happens, man. But did you see Sean Payton in that interview? He's talking what did I do? I watched Netflix, eat some ice cream like every other girl would for 3 days. But
he didn't talk.
I didn't notice he had the Roger Goodell's a clown shirt under his zip up.
That is true.
A lot of people noticed it, but if you look, you can tell it's the shirt. And the Barstool boys, they made sure everybody knew.
What's going on, Sean McVay and Julie Edelman? What's so special about that, BK?
Well,
give them a little background here.
I mean, it's been on social media, but we'll give you another update. Sean McVay went to the University of Miami, Ohio.
Yep.
And Julian Edelman at Akron. Well, the Zips, they played Mr. McVay and the boys I can't think of the year. It was like 2003-ish.
It was early 2000s.
Early 2000s. They played against each other. Edelman, not many know this, he was a quarterback in college. Not the best thrower, great scrambler, runner. And then McVay, he played wide out. McVay had like 3 receptions for like 37 yards or something.
Nothing special
Edelman
stats.
didn't throw the best that day, but he ran quite a bit. But yeah, those two have a little background.
Moral of the story: it's a mini rematch in a huge mini rematch in a huge place in the Super Bowl.
And then on to Bill Belichick. Is he the GOAT, coach? People are saying Lombardi. Some people say George House. It's got to be Belichick. I'm a huge Packer fan. Love Vince, but look at what Belichick's done. Man.
Look what he's done. He's taking Super Bowls. I shouldn't say no name players, but for example, a couple years ago, he had a BYU lacrosse player making huge catches in the Super Bowl game.
What the fuck's that?
And then you got Wes Welker, you got Edelman, all just the small slot receivers that are just making an impact that people are having a hard time to guard. You got Tom Brady, 40-some years old, still doing him.
Oh, yeah.
So, a great coach.
Bill Belichick. As I'd say, goddamn bastard has the personality of a piece of ham. Anyways, yeah, it was a pretty good game. And, no. And then you give him a question, he's like, yeah, we're just looking forward to this week. And next question, it's about something else. Yeah, we're just looking forward to this week. Dude, get a freaking in. Get a personality. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Anyways.
Oh, recent news. Khabib and Conor.
Oh my God. Oh. Well, let's just go right into it. Khabib, he got fined 9 months with no fighting with $50K. $500K, and Conor with 6 months of no fighting and $500K.
Yeah, I mean Conor's like $50K. I wipe my ass with that every morning. Khabib probably the same thing with $500K. That's not much to these guys.
But no fighting
9 months for Khabib, and then like his one of his buddies can't fight for like a year now or something. Yeah. But I mean, Khabib,
I think I find it kind of nuts because it literally happened a long time ago, and then now they're just taking act of it.
Yeah, I mean, it took a while. They had to go through like the Vegas court or whatever to get it all done with. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing for those two to have those time off with no fighting. But Conor probably wasn't planning on fighting for a while.
No,
anyways.
his manager didn't want him fighting for a long time, anyways. But let's
before we end this topic, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, Khabib, who would win the fight, him or Zion? Zion has no fighting background, but 6'8", 285 versus Khabib.
Literally,
I'm probably gonna take Khabib, but if you get Zion some training, I'm probably gonna take him.
You can put him on the defensive end for many teams, and he would probably play well. Did you see him when he was in high school throw like that 60-yard bomb?
Yeah, crazy. But the thing I love about Zion is just how he dunks and then walks. He goes, dunk, and then he's like, it's like, bro, saddle.
Anyways, let's go talking about Big Dick Eldridge.
Tiggy
Woods.
Tiggy. So, I think this year is the year for him. I'm taking 2 majors he's winning this year. Winning the Masters. He's getting another green jacket.
The thing is, last year he didn't play terrible in the Masters, but it was his first major back in a long time, and he didn't play terrible. No. He made the cut. He just didn't perform as good as he wanted to do.
Yeah, he had other chances. The British Open, he was winning that for a little bit the final day. Made a charge and then just fell off the map a little towards the end of the round. But I think he ended up taking top 5.
It's going to be a very good year for Tiger.
Oh, yeah. I'm just hoping that back stays healthy. That's what we've been really looking for.
I want to see him. I know he has somewhat of a recent past, but he puts a good name on golf.
Oh, he does. I mean, he puts a good name in women, too. You know what I mean? Boing, boing.
Turkey's done.
Boing, boing, turkey's done. Okay, that'll bring us to our next thing. So our boys at Part of My Take, they have the Mount Rushmores. We can't steal that from them. So we're going to do the major championships of our whatever we're talking about. Since golf has 4 major championships, Mount Rushmore, 4 heads. So we're going to do the major championships of top sports movies for us this week. I'll start it off. An all-time classic right here. Rudy! 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 All right, that's enough. Ah! But yeah, one of my all-time favorite movies, and not a lot of people know this, but Vince Vaughn was in it. The man, the myth, the legend, Vince Vaughn. He was a running back in the movie.
I'm not going to give much history about mine so we can keep moving with the pace, but I'm going to go with my number one movie, Remember the Titans. Great movie.
Great movie, man.
Sad.
Great movie. Sad. Every time I see that quarterback in that car crash,
Well, yeah.
tear comes down, man.
Well, anyways, keep moving.
Next one. Who doesn't love it? It's a comedy classic, 2007. Benchwarmers. Benchwarmers, man. I mean, Clark Reedy, Richie Bitchy, Gus Bus. I mean, beef stew. Everybody loves the beef stew.
You put steroids in your macaroni?
Yeah. No wonder why I'm peeping small. Not really. It's big.
I'm going to go on to Major League.
Oh, Wild
Thing.
You make my heart sing. Great one. Next one, golf movie. Who doesn't love it? Happy Gilmore.
Next on the
Are you too good for your home? Answer me. Suck my white ass ball.
Next on the TV box, Happy Gilmore.
Oh, great movie.
I'm going to go to semi-pro.
Oh,
Learn some English Valkitis.
Vakitis. Learn some goddamn English.
Corn dogs, Jackie.
Corn dogs for all these people. We don't got no corn dogs.
We used to go to church together.
Not anymore. Oh, God.
Moving on to your fourth pick, PK. What do you got
I just
here?
watched it on MTV the other night. Dodgeball. Whoa. Sorry, sir. Haven't you ever heard of Knocking Michelle? Great movie.
Jody loves
LaFleur.
Chachi.
Jody loves Chachi. Crab it up your cram hole, LaFleur. Okay, I'm enough with these catchphrases from the movie.
Okay.
This ain't a great movie.
Well, then I'll just go to my fourth one. Waterboy, Adam Sandler, another great movie. So,
Gatorade's
Great.
better.
water sucks.
It really sucks. Okay, and that's it for that. Next week, we will give you another one. Next Thursday, we do one a week. We're going to try to keep this up with 2, maybe 3 episodes a week, but we'll try to keep it to 2 at the least.
Let's talk about a little bit, like our last segment of the episode, like we said, last episode is going to be NMU Sports. Talk a little bit of NMU basketball. Where are they at this coming week?
So tonight, they are at UW Parkside, which is at the most southern part of Wisconsin. They better have. They might have to wear winter clothes while they're playing because it's freaking even colder down there than it is here. It's like -40 with the.
I was just gonna say it was like what was it in Minnesota?
Oh, it was like -50 something, and then it was like I checked this. It was like almost 60 in Minnesota. Down in Florida, it's like high 60s, dude. There's like 120-degree difference between those two places. How crazy is that?
That's insane.
But at Parkside Thursday
Tonight.
Sorry. And then the Saturday they traveled to Purdue Northwest, which is right around Chicago area.
And if I remember right, it was a pretty easy game for them early on in the
Purdue
year.
Northwest giving up a lot of points this year.
Well, what was it? They averaged giving up like 90-some points in the first
high
7
90s
games?
to the first 7 games when we played them. It was pitiful.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling good week for the basketball girls. They beat both of these teams earlier
Yes,
this
they
year, I
did.
believe, and I think the boys did too. So we're looking forward to that. We will
Hopefully
give you an update on that on our next episode on Monday.
Yeah.
About that. But this weekend, NMU hockey at home again.
That is
I think
very
they're playing
true.
Bowling Green.
Bowling
this
Green.
weekend.
So hopefully we'll have an update with both basketball and hockey on our next episode for you folks that tune in again, hopefully.
Hockey though, they went through a little slum patch.
Yeah, they did. They're
playing really good
Yeah.
lately. They're on a bit. I mean, not this past weekend, but before that, we were on like a 5-6 game win streak. We're playing good, but I'm hoping that I love this new coach though, Grant.
Oh,
great dude.
yes.
Turning the program around. The old coach, Walt Kyle, saw him in the gym yesterday, pumping the iron.
He was getting
We just gotta put some fertilizer on top of the head. We need to cover up the ball.
These a little ball.
We'll put some fertilizer up there. You know.
So,
But that'll do it for episode 2
hey,
of NMU Stoolies.
tune in. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Tell
Please.
your friends.
Give us some feedback. We love constructive criticism.
Yes.
You know?
We can't get better. If you're annoyed with us and we keep doing it over, we can't get better unless we hear from you.
Yeah, we need it. But that'll do it. We will see you next week. Woo! Please be 18. Oh, P.S.
Yeah, these aren't
real headsets, dumbass. We do for the looks.
Go ahead,